Today we're going to review our push pier system with a 3.5 inch by 3.5 inch pile provided by Stabiliforce Technologies. Every one of our push piers for your projects has this push system that couples and uncouples with the bracket design with everything in the tail. With this pier, it has an ultimate capacity of 400 kips, or 400,000 pounds, or 181,436 kilograms in just this one pier. A house typically weighs about 1,000 to 2,000 pounds per linear foot, so this pier is the only one capable of holding up your home and stabilizing your foundation permanently. It does so for all types of buildings, whatever the weight or dimension. That means this one system can do residential, commercial, and industrial work. It will touch the rock no matter the size of the building or the ground depth. Some of the key components of the bracket is the base plate. This is where most of the loading occurs and where your footing will sit, and it will secure right underneath the bottom part of your footing. You have two bolt holes here that will put in wedge anchors to secure the bracket in place while it's installed. On the back side of the bracket, you have a series of brace plates that's just to stop any lateral movement of the bracket, and then on top, you have the top cap. This top cap sits directly on top of the pipe that's installed, and all your weight is transferred from your pier and your footing onto this cap. Now the pipe that we use is square, 3.5 by 3.5 inches in diameter, and this is the lead section. The lead section is the pile point. Every lead section has a friction-reducing collar. The reason we have a friction-reducing collar is because we want a tunnel effect for the rest of the pipe that's going to follow through. So what this friction-reducing collar does, it bores out the hole just 7 inches so you don't produce a ton of skin friction during installation. So your pile point goes in until you get to a stopping point. Each pipe section is about 12 feet in length. Once we get to the max of that pipe embedment, we take our next extension, which has a slip-in connector on it, and it simply slips inside of the pile that's already been installed. We continue this process until we get into competent material that's able to take on and carry the load of your home or building. Typically with large installations, we do between 20 and 200 feet, with 200 being the max. The bracket itself is very reinforced, very heavy-duty metal. This bracket supports 80,000 pounds. The piles themselves are filled with liquid cement, and this is why they have an ultimate capacity of 400 kips, or 400,000 pounds, or 181,436 kilograms in just this one pier. And that's the Stabiliforce Technologies push pier in a nutshell.